We've got a bid going in for Benjamin Sesko. You can probably see the smile on my face. You can probably see the soup on my face. I was literally eating tomato soup when this came out. Hopefully it's not on my face. But if it is, who cares? Because I tell you what, Newcastle have got egg on their face. Actually, I've just realised I've probably gone too soon on that one. But it is an Ornstein bomber. It is confirmed by all the journalists. Manchester United have put a bid in. Andrew Giggs says you're full of crap. Well, I tell you what, you're probably a Newcastle fan and you're probably full of crap. In fact, you're probably not full of crap. It's probably coming out your bum because you're shitting yourself. Newcastle in the mud potentially again. But look, let's not gloat. Manchester United, major breaking news in the last few minutes, have made an offer to Leipzig for Sesko of £65.2 million plus 8.7 73.9 million total. This reflects United's valuation of the 22-year-old, and they believe the striker favours Old Trafford. So what does this actually mean? Because it's a lower bid than that of Newcastle, but it still adds up. It doesn't quite add up to what Newcastle have offered. And remember, Newcastle have offered £69 million plus 7, which takes it up to about 78. We've offered 65 plus another, well, let's round it up. We've offered about 74. So we're about 5 million short. Why would they take a lower offer? We'll talk about that. But the significant thing for me here, and to everybody else who has remained calm on this, is United's game is starting to play out. We're starting to show our cards. And the reality is United will only bid when the player wants to come to United. So unless we've changed policy, and look, anything can happen in football, unless we've changed our policy, this means that Benjamin Sesko wants to join Manchester United. I don't care about Ornstein Bombers or Here We Goes or any Newcastle bid or anything like that. For me, the most significant thing here was going to be, will Manchester United bid? And when they do bid, it means we've been told that he wants to come to us. So that's my logical interpretation of this scenario. Now, we've not had that confirmed by anybody, but the logic is United only bid when players say they want to come to the club. So I'm hugely excited. I'm very, very happy because to me, this reads that those of us who were patient and didn't start saying, we're Craig David walking away. Did he sing that? Or, it's too much money because I didn't figure out what conversion rates are. Those of us who said, just stay in the game, stay calm. Man United have obviously got to play. Here is the play. And I think that when we make a bid, it means the player wants to come to us. And I guarantee you that's going to come out very, very soon. And I guarantee you, as I said this morning, Newcastle are going to be Craig David. They're going to be walking away from the troubles they've had in this transfer window. So get ready for that. Craig, start playing it. I'm walking away. You're going to find a better day, or in Newcastle's case, you're walking away and you're going to sign Watkins. But good luck to them. They've played their part. And as I said on Friday, you know what? Fair play to Newcastle. They've shown ambition. They've been brave. I don't want to come across as being, empathetic and, arrogant, but Newcastle's ability to bid has probably sped up our bid. I mean, look, this could happen quite quickly because we've gone in with what is a good bid. Like, we're not offering 45 million like we did for Mbermo and waiting 6 weeks. We've gone in with a bid that's very, very close to what Newcastle have been offered. So look, let me just go through some other updates. So Ornstein basically saying that the bid has gone in, it's 65 million plus 8 in add-ons. Remember, Newcastle offered 69 million plus 7 in add-ons. So it's slightly higher, but Man United feel that this reflects what the valuation is. We've also had a few other updates coming in just to add to the mix. Let me give you these. Manchester United reacted by telling Leipzig. I've done that one, haven't we? Look, the big quote here is, and look, this is where I come in. Man United have told Leipzig they will only bid if Sesko decides to come to us. So read between the lines, people. Read between the lines.